Japan, the Sengoku period, a time when countless daimyos divided the country, and strife was endless. Amidst this chaos, one man rose to prominence, creating one of the most crucial turning points in Japanese history. That man, Toyotomi Hideyoshi. Today, we unravel the extraordinary tale of this legendary figure. Toyotomi Hideyoshi, a name immortalized in Japanese history. Yet, his story began humbly. Known as Kinoshita Tokukairo, he was born in a small village in Owari, raised in a poor farming family. From a young age, Hideyoshi exhibited exceptional talent and ambition. Overcoming hardship and adversity, he climbed the social ladder, armed with the wisdom and courage needed. Leaving home young, he started as a foot soldier, eventually catching the eye of Oda Nobunaga. This meeting would drastically alter Hideyoshi's fate. His early career symbolizes the hopes and dreams of those transcending their origins and status, foreshadowing the great feats he would later achieve. The fateful encounter with Oda Nobunaga defined the life of Kinoshita Tokukairo, later Toyotomi Hideyoshi. At the time, Hideyoshi was an obscure young man, but his exceptional wisdom and charisma caught Nobunaga's attention. Nobunaga recognized Hideyoshi's ambition and talent, giving him opportunities. Hideyoshi utilized this chance to rapidly ascend under Nobunaga's command. He especially resonated with Nobunaga's ambitions, dedicating himself to their realization. Hideyoshi's innovative strategies and leadership shone in Nobunaga's numerous battles, steadily elevating his status under Nobunaga. Their relationship held significant influence in altering Japanese history, forming the core of Hideyoshi's rise story. Their partnership played a decisive role in shaping Japan. During the Sengoku period, Toyotomi Hideyoshi's path to unifying Japan began in earnest with the sudden death of Oda Nobunaga at Honnoji. From this historical moment, Hideyoshi solidified his position as one of the most prominent leaders in Japanese history. Following Nobunaga's death, Hideyoshi swiftly acted, defeating Nobunaga's enemy Agechi Mitsuhide at the Battle of Yamazaki, showcasing his talent and strong will. This victory became a pivotal turning point in his political career. Hideyoshi's strategy wasn't limited to the battlefield. He employed meticulous diplomatic strategies and skillful negotiations with rival daimyos to expand his power. Notably, his military campaigns, such as the Izanagashima Ikoiki and the Shikoku Conquest, demonstrated his strategic insight and overwhelming leadership. These battles illustrated how Hideyoshi employed varying strategies, sometimes resorting to force, other times to negotiation, to achieve victory. Yet, Hideyoshi's path to unification was anything but easy. In campaigns in the Hokuriku and Kyushu regions, he faced fierce resistance. Particularly, the siege of Odawara tested his strategic thinking and resolve to establish nationwide control. The victory in this battle signified the pinnacle of his power, heralding the beginning of a new era under Hideyoshi's rule. Hideyoshi's process of unifying Japan showcased his multifaceted talents. He was not just a military commander, but a leader with unique political philosophy and governance skills. He redistributed land and conducted the Taiko Land Survey, managing land ownership fairly. Additionally, his sword hunt policy aimed to stabilize society by delineating the samurai and peasant classes. These policies demonstrated how he ended the era of civil war and built a unified Japan. Hideyoshi's unification marked not only the end of the Sengoku period, but also the beginning of a new era in Japanese history. Under his leadership, Japan transformed from division to unity. His political achievements profoundly impacted subsequent Japanese history, with their influence still pronounced today. Hideyoshi's life and accomplishments stand out as one of the most prominent episodes in Japanese history, with his tale of unification worthy of repeated narration in history textbooks. Having achieved unification, Toyotomi Hideyoshi faced the new challenge of governing Japan. His era of rule was characterized by his innovative policies and revolutionary governance methods. One of his most notable achievements was the Taiko Land Survey. This policy involved surveying land across Japan and taxing based on productivity, reforming the unfair tax system and making land ownership and management more efficient. Hideyoshi also focused on stabilizing social order. His sword hunt policy, removing weapons from the populace, aimed to reduce the risk of armed civil unrest. It solidified the class distinctions between samurai and peasants, significantly contributing to maintaining social order. Moreover, Hideyoshi significantly influenced Japan's social structure. He prohibited peasants from leaving their land for other occupations, reinforcing an agriculture-centric society. This strengthened rural community stability and enhanced productivity. Hideyoshi's rule also impacted international relations. He worked towards normalizing relations with Korea and the Toyotomi era. Japan expanded trade with Southeast Asia and Europe. This positioned Japan to play a more significant role in the international community. The policies and reforms implemented during Hideyoshi's rule deeply influenced Japanese society, economy, and culture. His governance marked the end of the Sengoku period and paved the way to a stable, unified nation. Toyotomi Hideyoshi's political acumen and governance skills, alongside his military achievements, hold a significant place in Japanese history. Under his rule, Japan achieved social stability and economic growth, laying the foundations for the subsequent Edo period. Under Toyotomi Hideyoshi's rule, Japan entered a golden age of culture and art. Hideyoshi, a great enthusiast of art and culture, fostered the flourishing of various art forms through his patronage. Particularly notable was his passion for the tea ceremony, which played a significant role in Japanese culture. Hideyoshi frequently hosted tea ceremonies, using them as a means of establishing political alliances. These tea ceremonies went beyond mere social gatherings, becoming centers of cultural exchange. During Hideyoshi's era, traditional Japanese performing arts such as no and kabuki also significantly developed. Supported by Hideyoshi's patronage, these art forms found new expressions and were widely accepted by the masses. His support greatly contributed to their development, influencing subsequent generations. Moreover, Hideyoshi left a notable legacy in architecture. His representative architectural works, such as Osaka Castle and Jurakudai, were the epitome of the era's technical and artistic prowess, and remain symbols of Japan's history and culture today. Toyotomi Hideyoshi's contributions to culture, alongside his political achievements, played a significant role in Japanese history. The arts that flourished under his patronage stand as a testament to the richness of Japanese culture, having a profound impact on future generations. Following Toyotomi Hideyoshi's death, the balance he had established crumbled, and Japan plunged back into a period of turmoil. Central to this was the Battle of Sekigahara. Hideyoshi's death created a power vacuum in the political system he had built, leading many daimyos to vie for the position of his successor. Amidst this chaos, Tokugawa Ieyasu emerged, seeking to establish his position as Hideyoshi's successor. The Battle of Sekigahara, occurring in 1600, became a defining conflict in Japanese history. Fought between the Eastern and Western armies, it was pivotal in determining Japan's future. Ieyasu led the Eastern army, confronting the Western army, led by Shida Mitsunari. The fierce battle concluded with Ieyasu's victory, establishing him as Japan's ruler. The death of Hideyoshi and the Battle of Sekigahara were turning points in Japanese history. The temporarily unified Japan under Hideyoshi once again fragmented, transitioning into the era of the Tokugawa shogunate. This battle demonstrated how Hideyoshi's political legacy was passed on and transformed by the next generation, marking a critical event in the narrative. After Hideyoshi's passing, the Japan he had built entered a new era. His political legacy significantly influenced subsequent Japanese history. Hideyoshi solved the challenging task of unifying Japan and introduced many innovative policies. These policies had lasting impacts on Japanese society, economy, and culture. One of Hideyoshi's most notable legacies was the Taiko Land Survey, revolutionizing Japan's land management system and bringing significant changes to the social structure. Additionally, his sword hunt policy established clear distinctions between the samurai and peasant classes, contributing to maintaining social order. Hideyoshi's influence on culture was also profound, as his era saw significant developments in Japanese arts and architecture. His constructed castles and gardens symbolize Japan's aesthetic ideals to this day. Furthermore, Hideyoshi's foreign policy opened new avenues in Japan's relations with the outside world. Hideyoshi's era marked a crucial turning point in Japanese history, with his legacy continuing to this day. His policies and impacts laid the foundation for Japan's modernization and built the societal base leading into the Edo period. The historical evaluation of Toyotomi Hideyoshi is multifaceted and complex. In some aspects, he is revered as a hero, respected for his achievements in unifying Japan and contributing to social reforms. However, there is also criticism of his harsh policies and autocratic rule. Hideyoshi's era was a critical transitional period in Japanese history, history, and his actions have been analyzed from various perspectives. His accomplishments are variously assessed by historians and literature, with their Please subscribe to the channel. Don't miss the latest videos on Japanese culture. Looking forward to seeing you next time.